Woo-wee! What is up, everybody? That's right, another hype production from your boy Robbie Dagger. We are back. We got it. We haven't done it yet. Let's turn up a little music. Let's turn up a little old school little music we're all used to. This is gonna be it, you guys. Let's do it. Let's look at the Grappler. The Grappler. In our meta today, you guys. Should you pull? Is it worth it? What's it looking like? What's it even looking like? Let's take a look. Ah, UB. Everybody in the chat, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Love having you guys here. UB says he's not liking Twitch. I feel ya, UB. There's like a, I don't know. I have qualms with both, to be honest. So you'll catch me on YouTube and you'll catch me on Twitch. It just depends what's going on and what I'm doing. So great place to catch me is both places. So thank you everybody for being here. Let's jump right in. I don't want to waste any of your time. Let's just take a look. So the Grappler. Let's look in single player first so we can see the stats. Let's just take a look at it. Take a look at the job card. Take a look at all that stuff. See, I should have it as my one of these jobs here. There it is. So first we're gonna look at the job card. Very, very nice. Okay, so blood clots and bones heal, it says for the the info. I'm not gonna read too much of the info. It's not really relevant to what I want to talk about today. What is really cool is you get the different elements. You get two different elements that you can choose from. So the ones you're gonna get the options are the choices you get to choose from are actually like really cool. So water, wind, or earth, or you can choose between water, light, or darkness. So a big difference is there between being a wrestler and a grappler. Of course, the pancratiast is the best level it gets to. Of course, just pay attention to this, guys. Look at the attack power and the break power. It'll change a little bit, but don't worry too much about it because that's mostly because of the cards I have in my deck. So that's why you'll notice little tiny changes. I mean, they're not tiny changes, obviously. But you'll notice small changes just because of the cards in my deck, so don't worry about that too much. So the really, really good ult on this job. I've used it before. It can actually decimate red gauges completely eliminate some red gauges. Seen it do it. Also does pretty good damage. I've seen it do like 400, 300k damage with as a grappler. I mean, as a breaker, guys. So crazy high attack power and break power coming from the Grappler here. Very, very nice. Now let's look at the actually 2%, 2 stars of crit. So let me not forget that. Always forget to keep reading. And then it adds stun, which is also pretty damn awesome. So you're gonna get your clutch boost, your clutch haste, enhanced water 30%, very nice. Enhanced wind 30%, enhanced earth 30%, and then you're gonna get so like every element that you can choose from, you guys. Every element that you can choose from on this job has at least a 30% enhancement, and when you're getting into light and dark, you're talking about double damage with your light and dark abilities. That's why you're seeing that there are grapplers right now playing breaker, but they're able to bring the Duncan card and get double damage off and use the Duncan card as like a breaker, as a break card. It's insane. Kind fam, welcome to the stream, buddy. This is first time here. Good to have you. So that's why this is, I mean, this moves Grappler into the realm of being able to dish out attack power, hands down. And we will probably take a look. We will probably take a look. You get extended break 4, which is also really, really nice. Painful break 50% is another. I mean, this moves it also back into the realm of attacker. You guys, like, this is a breaker job, but it's got like attacker buffs on it. So holy crap. It's pretty dope. You get your elemental third strike +1, very nice. Ultimate charger +1 is awesome. I'll love it. I'll take it. Ranger lore, guys. I want to talk a little bit about the Ranger lore. when we look at the Grappler stats, you'll notice the Grappler stats has just really low. All the monk jobs have very low magic percentage, which is gonna make the lore for when you first pull the job, and if you don't have like a good boosted weapon, it's gonna make the lore pretty useless for you unless you're using it for just like a debuff, which I wouldn't really recommend, honestly. But it, you know, it just depends on what you got. So that's pretty cool. And then avert break that power down. You cannot have your break power decreased as this job. So that's also perfect. When you job shift as this job, it's gonna shift to water. I believe the other job, the other form, I want to say it's a light. It's either light or it's dark. Job change recast 4, very nice. And then of course, break power up by 50%, and your normal attacks will charge your party's ultimate gauge in multiplayer. These last two things are multiplayer here. So real quick, let's just change this to, we'll change to Pancreatist, and we'll take one more look at this card here, and we'll see what the shift was. Okay, so you're still gonna shift water. Okay, so you shift water, which isn't bad. Water's the one thing that this job always can carry. So that's actually really cool, really useful. So, alright, let's look at the stats really quick before we get into anything else. Before we get into weapons or anything, let's just look at the stats, because this gets really crazy. Yubi makes a good point, by the way, guys. He says Duncan doesn't break. It deals damage directly to the boss's health, but when it does have, when you're like fully buffed, I've seen it actually break stuff. It's pretty insane to watch, but you know, we'll talk about that. So let's look at the stats. Let's put on a garbage weapon so you can really see what the stats look like when you get this job, you guys. So I forget exactly. I know you get this. You get the haymaker. That's one of your weapons, and then your other weapon, I want to say, is this one. The Urges. So what I'm kind of using is the Urges just so I can get the extra crit, which isn't the best. This isn't your best option, but I love the ultimate charger +2. What your best option probably is for right now, maybe, unless you really love the Eisenfaust, it might be your Jarn Gripper, your Jarn Gripper X, just because it got some. Yeah, painful break plus 51%. That's gonna murder stuff. But you know, before you have a good weapon on, you're not gonna be. You're looking great. You are honestly looking great. Look at the attack. Attack is high as heck. The break power is insane. Break power is dopely high, just stupid high. And this is like without. Let's see what I got in the custom skills. Just break power. I have one +10 in here, which is dope. Got lucky enough to get that one, but mostly break power. I would honestly, guys, I know this job has a lot of break power. If you're gonna, your custom skills, they just need to have break power up. If you're a breaker, it's just gonna help. Unless you are able to one touch break bosses, then you could probably use some more break power. I'm just saying. So your attack is high, your break power is high, your magic is in the garbage. It's in the garbage. 185, guys, is not going to do anything with any of the lore. Not off rip, you guys. Not off rip. You're not going to see it doing much damage. You could bring it for the debuff, like we talked about a little bit, and that's not a bad idea. You know, throw a little debuff, throw a little break defense down, especially if you're coming as a breaker. It's always helpful. It's just it's not going to move the red bar pretty much at all. So you gotta kind of deal with that. Now let's, before we keep going looking at the stats, let's just get into the multiplayer deck, because that's really what most people are worried about. They're like, how does it perform in multiplayer, Robbie Dagger? What is it like? Well, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good, let me tell you. First of all, I do want to say that I have a lot of colleagues in the Dreamer Society, shout out to you guys, by the way, that were running the neophyte version of this job. And they were breaking as powerfully as an 8-panel maxed out Viking. So it was interesting just to note that. So when these jobs finally came out, it did seem like a new tier of breaker, and these jobs really do like a really good job of breaking. You'll see here I have I'm trying to max out, trying to level up an Aerith card. These cards, all the break fists, guys, all of these cards are just pretty much going to help you break stuff a little bit faster right now. There's not anything that's going to help you do just a ton of red bar damage right now out for Monk, which really cripples the job. So if you pull the attacker version, if you pull Pugilist, you're not really going to be able to use it that much because you don't really have, unless you have Duncan, you don't have anything that's going to deal a high attack power at all. At all, that's Monk. The best thing you may have is the Eclipse card, the Final Fantasy 15 Eclipse card. So that's why I'm going with Heavenly Strike. And then you will see that I have an Eclipse card in here. I've done some pretty stupid damage with this, even on Breaker. I've easily done like 200k. So this card, I remember people saying like this card was going to be dope even before we had monks, and then the card came out and it's totally dope. So definitely, if you have it in your bank or something, or if you sold it, just go buy it again in your ability shop. It's worth having, especially if you're a monk. It does amazing damage to red bars, just because of you'll see it has taijutsu, which abilities affected by attack can damage break gauges. So that's actually super helpful. It's gonna help you just murder, you know, the break bars there, the red bars. So if you have it, if you don't have it, you might want to go with just your best fist. Of course, this would be really nice if I could use, say I had this card leveled up, maxed out, this was good to go. Actually, no, I was looking for the one that lowered break. This is doable, but again, the reason it's not in my multiplayer deck as of right now, that damage limit break is not unlocked. It's not a huge deal as a breaker. Like, I could probably bring this into a party and we would do fine, we would do pretty awesome, but I don't like to bring anything that doesn't have the damage limit break, just out of habit, but it is doable, especially as a breaker. Definitely is doable. But that's probably your best bet. You want something that's going to help you break faster. Because you really cannot rely on your party to bring that. You can't rely on your party to bring that at all. Sometimes your tank might have it. Sometimes your DDs might have it. But that's mostly something you're going to have to deal with on your own. Besides that, I got the Regalia. Regalia is godly, you guys, especially for breakers. And then I'm just using Aerith just to help things along. But if I didn't have Aerith, this would just be another Regalia. Or, yeah, this would honestly be another Regalia if I didn't have Aerith. So, freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. It looks really cool. So, how is it in battle? How is it in battle? You'll see that it's pretty damn great. It's pretty damn great. You don't have to. Let's just go into it. Let's just get into it. I don't want to tease y'all. Let's just show it off. We'll do a pug match because, you know, we never do those. We used to do them a lot, but we don't do them too much anymore. Yeah, Yubi, you know what's up. He's saying that I might want to change Aerith. I do want to change Aerith. What I want is another Regalia. But I just don't have the ability tickets right now. So as soon as I get the ability tickets, so let's just form let's try to form a decent party. And of course, if anybody in here watching wants to jump in, if you got what it takes, I would love to have you guys in here. So let's form up. I want to show you guys how this will do in just a regular old pug match, and you know my style. Informal and random, the way I like it. So let's do it. Let's just see what happens. I love it, you guys. I love it. I love just seeing what happens. So, not too bad. I will say that the meta for needing to bring your own buff cards is pretty dead. Oh shoot! I just realized there's no healer. That's a fail. That's a fail. I don't need 2 breakers. I need a healer. Here we go. Here we go. F dash, get that character out of the tutorial, buddy. And join us, bud. Ayubi, jump in, buddy. Ayubi's a resident pro around here. Justin Rogue says max stats are at 10 out of 10, baby. That's the truth, Justin. So you can't really tell until then. Oh, interesting. Very interesting setup. So we have a healer here who is an OG healer. And what I mean by, I can tell he's been playing by a while just because of his cards. That Agito's Bond, that is, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I've never run with a healer that looked like this before. I'm loving the setup, though. I really am. The YRP looks good. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's try it out. We got Lassie. Our boy Lassie made it in. Oh man, this is gonna be a good battle, you guys. Man, I couldn't freaking ask for better. I could not ask for a better Yubi, someone took your healing spot. I'm sorry, Yubi. Dang, you guys are fast. Actually, it's because I should have just locked all the rolls. I really should have. I didn't realize you guys were so down. So down to play. But no, that's cool, man. That's cool. Let's do it. For next time, for sure, Yubi. So, we're going to see... I'm going to focus more on just what I'm doing. I'm not going to worry too much about the party and stuff. But I just want to show y'all what it's like. Yeah, let's just do that. Do a little bit of that. Go last. Mark Robinson says, good luck. Thank you, Mark. And check that out. Wow. So powerful. So powerful. Just great stuff coming from, like, this is honestly a pretty godly party. So not bad. That's a pretty good start to get the red gauge all the way down in the first turn, and the team just performed just so damn good, like unbelievably good, guys. Because so I'm using, you'll notice I used Regalia now, and I'm using what I could of the Eclipse. I would like to have used at least 2 Eclipses. Being able to use one is good, and then having some auto attacks right after is beautiful. The team is just doing awesome. Like, I couldn't even, this is just great. Like, I cannot believe, like, I love getting in parties like this. This is why I love pug matches, you guys. It's addicting. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think we're gonna get the break off. Oh. Okay, so we almost got that break. I almost got that break off. You'll see exactly, Justin Rogue said, if I would have dropped one more Moogle, that thing would have been broken. So this turn for sure, I'm going to definitely get my break off. I'll throw an Eclipse in there just to show you what kind of damage it'll do, guys. Plus, it'll just help out because I know Lassie probably used a lot of his orbs. Thinking I was going to break, and it looked like I was going to, but I wasn't sure. So, that did 100k total damage. As you can see, that's not bad. I'm pretty buffed up, and look at that. That's why you want your attackers in there, so they can deal all sorts of insane damage like that. And everybody did really good, and then we have another turn to go. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit more Moogle damage if I get a chance. It looks like Lassie's going to clean up here. Looks like he's sweeping up. Sweeping Ultima up. Getting her out the door. Boom. Oh yeah. Did that say 720k? Very nice. So, as long as you, in multiplayer, here's what I do want to say about the Monk. In multiplayer, what you'll notice is as long as you can rely on your party to get those red gauges down, because you can't do it. That's the difference between this job and the Ranger Breaker, guys, is you really can't break that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really, you can't do much with the red gauges, guys. You can't do it. Not by yourself. You need your party's help. So that's why it's a little different to play this job than it is to play, you know. Math, I think he means because you're all buffs, buddy. Which is the way I run healer too, so I love it, Math. I think he's just joking. He's just laughing about how you have all buffs, which is dope, man. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. There you go. Boom. And that is how it goes when you got the full buffs. So if you can rely on your party, if you can trust in your party to take that red bar down, they can rely on you to finish the job, and it is insane. Watch this, guys. This thing's dead. Guardian is dead. I ain't got to worry about it. Let's do our ult. Let's do Spearing Tackle. Let's throw out an Eclipse. Why not? Why not? Let's throw out some auto attacks. Just beautiful stuff. Full buffs. We look great. We're looking great. Math is doing a phenomenal job at healing. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. For real. Math is OP. Healer MVP. Healer MVP. I would love to see more decks like that. Oh my gosh. That's my first time I've ever seen a healer deck like that, Math, and it's amazing. So let's see. Did I go already? No, I'm last. 400k on the ult. Moogle's doing insane damage, and it's dead. Woo! I couldn't have scripted that better, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry about your ears, but we get loud on this channel. I'm pretty much always yelling. So damn good. Super good. Awesome job, team. Freaking, that was like a perfect snapshot at amazing teamwork. The perfect party run. Oh my gosh. Justin Rogue says, proof that you do not need Aerith. You do not need to be an Aerith healer. Amen to that, Math. You are MVP, bro. I hope you are a member of the Dreamer Society. If not, there's links in the description. We could use more pros in there like you, buddy. Or any of you guys. All skill levels, all experience levels are allowed in the Dreamer Society. It's just a bunch of people in there who like to play Mobius. That's really it. So, you guys got to see this thing does amazing damage as well as amazing break part. Amazing break damage. Amazing break damage. Holy crap. The only thing it's lacking in is the magic. So it works a little different from the Rangers, you guys. It's a little different. Let me put a good weapon back on this so I don't forget. Works a little different from your Ranger. But you know, you can just pump. What I'm already doing is I'm boosting magic, so that I can use the lore and make the lore usable. But you guys can see it's pretty dope, pretty damn dope, pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome though. Lots of fun breaking with it, especially when you can help out with in the attack department. That is pretty dope. Not really any other Rangers can do that. I mean, I hate to say it, but Grappler is probably the best breaker we have right now. It really is. It's just like, as you guys can see, it just decimated everything. And you can, I mean, I don't know how well it's going to do, though, without the Eclipse card, though. So you guys would have to let me know. I don't see it doing anywhere near as well, though. Because the Eclipse card has the Taijutsu, which helps you break even more. But you guys saw the break damage with the auto attacks, too. So let me know what you guys think about Grappler. Should you pull for it? Should you pull for it? I mean, if you want to do a GIS summon, that would be the only reason I would say to go for this job. Especially because it's like a random pull. You don't know that you're going to get it. You could get You could get it in your first pull. You could get it in your, since there's other jobs in that pull. It could take you a while to get it, but I really hope that if you go for it, you get it. Good luck to you if you pull, especially since there's still Duncan. We still got Duncan available, right? Duncan's still going on for a little bit more, I think, for the rest of the month. So there's still a couple of days left. I wish you guys the best of luck for sure, and let me know how you're doing. I know it's a small chance, like Czion says, it's a small chance. So it really depends. If you're an old B player and you have a lot of the jobs, then it might look a little better to you to pull the GAS summon. But if you're like a new player, then I'm gonna say stick to the neophyte versions of this job. It's still pretty strong. It'll still give you a really good taste of these jobs, and there's not really even any good monk cards out right now. So right now the monks are still fresh. So that's why I was taking a while to get this review out, just because I was hoping for something new to come out. But I wanted to at least start with the Grappler since it's pretty much usable, and I wanted to let you guys know what it looks like in the meta today. So let me know what you guys think. As always, make sure you hit subscribe if this video helps you out. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. It really helps me out when you do. I appreciate all the support I get from you guys. You guys coming through to the show. We had 27 people here watching right now. I know we had higher than that. Yubi, appreciate you being here. I love coming to YouTube to do my streams, honestly, you guys, because Twitch just has a lot of like weird little things. Like, some people can watch my streams really well on Twitch, some people can't. It's really weird, really weird. But on YouTube, I never get any issues. No complaints on YouTube. So, you know, we're gonna be doing both. But if you don't know, make sure you follow me on Twitch. Anyway, twitch.tv/RobbieDag, ROBBIEDAG. And then join the Discord. Check the links in the description, guys. Always lots of info in there. I love you guys. Mad respect to all you. Mark Robinson, Yubi, Czion, Hito Vega, Kevin, Kime Fam. Kime Fam is fam. All you guys, Math. You guys are awesome. Fendi, Azrael, Justin. Thank you guys for being here in the chat. Everybody who was watching, who was not in the chat, thank you guys for watching anyway. It's okay to watch. It's okay to watch. You know, we all like to watch every time. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Kind fam, glad you liked it, buddy. I will catch you guys later. High fives all around, guys. See you in a little bit. Good luck to you.